Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. First pitch moments away. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. What do we have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Mookie Betts, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Next offering is down low. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Off the mark there. 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Tommy Edman at the plate. First pitch misses. Darvish, a former All-Star, 38 years old, and he was born in Japan. The 1-0. And that is out of play. Betts on at first, nobody out. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. He will score, and the Dodgers have the lead.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Freddie Freeman now. That one misses, and it's 1-0. No outs, runner on second. Next offering upstairs.
2-0.
Man at second. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. And that one is gone. And they add on. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1 now.
1 strike.
Pulls that one foul. Two now. High fly ball out to left field. And there's one away. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Will Smith stands in now and watches strike 1. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Max Muncy stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Inside, and the count is 2-0.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Swing and a ball driven out to center, way back there. That's not coming back. A soaring shot to center. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Two down, bases empty. Stepping in, Andy Pajes. Not
Ball
close
one, no
with that
strike.
one, and that is ball 1. First inning going a bit long, 23 pitches to this point. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Next offering is fouled back. That one drifts inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. Inning over. Although plenty of damage done. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Petco Park. And on the hill today, Shohei Ohtani. What do you have on him?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Arias. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Just missed. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off it. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, that ball's hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
To first, one up, one down. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. Saying they got their work cut out for them, down a busload already in this one.
And a manager does not want to see his hitters going to the plate swinging like it's a home run derby. He wants hitters to put together quality at bats, play the game that you've been playing and that you've been taught to play with this organization, and go out there and move the line. If you do that, you're going to score some runs. Maybe you don't win this ball game, but at least you have some momentum to carry into the next one.
Fernando Tatis Jr. in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. On the ground, Muncy. Over to first. And a couple of quick outs. Two outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. And that one in the air, center field. Edman in position. Makes the catch. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Michael Conforto. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
And it's fouled away. Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
Next offering upstairs. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
And that's outside. Ball three. And ball four, two aboard.
Oh, now he's got two runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Here's Mookie Betts. Walked his first time.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. And a foul ball. Turns and fires to Betts. That one not close. And the count's even at 2. just struck him out. Mookie Betts down on strikes.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. Next offering is fouled back. Runners at first and second with one gone. Stays alive. And a pitch. And that one missing low.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Ball. That's inside.
And it remains 2-2. Two on, one out. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Ground ball up the middle, and he can't come up with it. And everyone's safe. They're loaded. Two outs, bases full. Hernandez now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Outside low, ball one.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Darvish delivers. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
There's the strike. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Will Smith up next for the Dodgers. The Dodgers threatening. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. 1 run is in.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple, and then that error allows a run to score, and this is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need to pick themselves up, find a way to play better baseball the rest of the way.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That does it for you, Darvish, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Brian Hoeing.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man, and one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So they're all loaded up. Will Smith to the plate. Fly to left his first time. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. All loaded up here at the top of the second. Fouled off. He was late. Here's a 1-1. Out in front and foul to the left side. Pitch misses there. Ball 2. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Padres nothing. Back here in San Diego, here's the third baseman, Manny Machado.
You know, Boog, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark. And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1. And that one wrapped foul. Check swing, no appeal.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
1-1.
Ball 1 there.
1 strike.
Falling behind 2-1.
2-1.
Next offering is fouled back.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
One down, base is empty. That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends her packing.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Fastball is outside. Two outs, base is empty. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
1 strike.
And it is 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside. This is downstairs, and that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Connor Joe digs in now. over to first. Bogart dives back.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some link on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
That misses the zone. 1-1. And a base hit into right center field. Around second is Bogarts. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. And now it's Tirso Ornelas. Off the plate inside. And it's 1-0. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Two on, 2 outs. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Pajes going back, and that one's gone. A 3-run homer, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-3.
That swing just injected more drama into this one.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 2 down. Here's Elias Diaz. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So a 3-run shot for the Padres here. It's now a 5-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Max Muncy. Swings through that one for strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And that one almost got him.
Ball inside.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajes. Caught looking his first time up. Just missed. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. And here is Michael Conforto. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
0-2 is the count.
Got him swinging, and he strikes out the side in the third.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Ohtani back to work. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000.
Nope.
And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Tatis waits. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Bringing the cheese on that one.
2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Out to short. Throw on to Freeman. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Two outs, base is empty. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Swing and a foul out of play. Two down, nobody on.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's to third, and it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Manny Machado now. Struck out swinging his first time. In there, and it's 0-1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
That one missed. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. And the sweeper is in for a strike.
2-2 to count.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Swing and a chopper out to short. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Strike 3, it's a strikeout for Shohei. Padres leave a pair. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Back here at Petco Park. New inning getting started. And now, Hae-Sung Kim. That one to first, and foul ball.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And first offering is fouled off. Betts goes 5 feet 9 inches, 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That one ripped right center field. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Betts into second.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Runner at second here, one gone.
Ball 1.
Squirts away a little bit. To third, tag, got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Padres 3. Back here in San Diego, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Xander Bogaerts. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Bogaerts
0-1.
wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's the left fielder, Connor Joe. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Next pitch is downstairs. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. Next for the Padres, Tirso Ornelas. He's already homered in this game.
This is important. If he can go 1-2-3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
0-1.
And the sweeper catches the plate.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. The right-hander back to work. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Yuki Matsui getting ready to go. Morejon also throwing. On the ground right side, Cronenworth. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Up the middle. Oh, nice play. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
batter now will be Will Smith. 0 for 2 in this one. And a slider misses down and away. Swing and a miss.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's outside, and the count is even 2-2. That one blasted deep to right. Tatis going back, way back, out of here. He circles the bases, and they add to their lead. It's 6-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
Up the middle. Bogarts with the throw to first. They get the out on Muncy. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 6-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Elias Diaz. Hit in the air, right field. Pajes flashes the leather on the run and catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Arise up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. The Padres trailing by 3, last half of inning number 5. And there's a ball. That one misses. 3-0. Strike on the inside corner. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
And ball 1 to the right fielder. The 1-0. And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Right through there for a strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Michael Grove looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Vesia, the lefty, warming up as well. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 2. First pitch misses. Ripped on the ground to second. They get the force, and that is the inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Padres 3. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Hoeing back to work. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Yuki Matsui up and loosening in the pen. The 0-1.
That's a ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Merrill coming on. Hauls it in for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Conforto in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one pushed to the left and foul. And down on strikes he goes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He is struck out and he is walked. Swung on, belted. That's back. Out of here. And they add a run. It's 7-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this off of each other at the dish. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's Mookie Betts. First pitch, not close. And strike 1 to Mookie Betts.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground to first. And it gets by him. Two outs, runner at first. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Tommy Edman. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Cronenworth. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. You're dialed into the show. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Michael Grove.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's Machado. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, these Padres really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Ground ball left side. Bats up with it. Fires over to first. Machado out of the play. At the plate, Jake Cronenworth, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
And that misses. And that's ball one. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
The Dodgers leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Breaking ball inside. The count now 2-2. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Bogarts in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. On the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first. Bogarts retired. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Sean Reynolds. And here's Freddie Freeman. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball. Reynolds in his rookie season, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. That missed inside, and the count even 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
That misses the zone. Now 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. So up next, Teoscar Hernandez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Swinging a foul straight back. That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Smith at the plate and takes high there. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
And strike 1 to the catcher.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. Two outs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball but missed the spot. Here comes Max Muncy. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And that drops in for a strike. Smith off of first with 2 away. There's a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's off the mark. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And
That's
downstairs. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So the Dodgers leave 1, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Bottom of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Connor Joe. Fastball is outside. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball.
Clearly, he was
2
sitting on a
strikes.
fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And foul as it bangs off the fence. On the outside corner, got him looking. So here's the Padres DH, Tirso Ornelas. swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Hernandez makes the catch, and there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty, and now it's Elias Diaz. Slider misses outside.
A couple sliders away, gets that hitter to really start looking and even leaning out over the plate. Very susceptible for the 2-seamer here. Let's see what he throws.
And the 1-0. Right side. Kim tosses to first, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They're down 4. It's 7-3. On the mound now, Yuki Matsui. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one outside. Ball 1. And another ball. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Inside. And the count is 3-1. Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. That one the other way. Cronenworth slings to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Michael Conforto will climb in. 1 for 3. That one ran inside, almost got him. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Wandy Peralta, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Morejon warming up as well. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. A little bit low.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Conforto stands at first with 1 out.
That's ball 3.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch.
Oh,
those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Next offering is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That misses, and that's ball 2. Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Mookie Betts blasts one out, and they boost their lead. It's 10-3. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Yuki Matsui done for the afternoon, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Adrian Morejon.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a breaking ball misses outside. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Tap foul at the plate. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Just
Ball
missed.
2.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Man at first, 1 away. Outside low. Now 2-0. And he hits a ground ball right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Next to hit, Teoscar Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. One out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Not close with that one. And a count 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. And a ball evens the count.
2-2 the count.
Rocketed out towards right center and a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. One out, base is full. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
And that's
Ball.
down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Set down on strikes. That's the first fastball we've seen today. Made it look easy. Here's Muncy to hit. Check swing, called strike. Edman at third. Freeman on second. Hernandez at first. 2 out of the inning. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Cut on and miss, struck him out at 98. They limit the damage here. Big 3-run shot for the Dodgers. It's now 10-3. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Swung on. Broken back grounder to third. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And he brings it into the warning track.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Fair ball. Arise around third. Relay throw home, but it's offline. It's 10-4. Now here is Manny Machado. Just off the inside edge. That one ripped, but foul. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And the slider just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Nope, outside.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Hard hit, right side. Throw on to Freeman, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Through 8 full, it's the Dodgers 10, Padres 4. Back here at Petco Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Morejon back to work. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side. On to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The Dodgers up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off left side.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Goes down looking. Offense held in check there. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 10, Padres 4. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Michael Kopech.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And here comes Sander Bogaerts. And there's a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
The shortstop takes the ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And they'll do it again. Another 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through that one. On to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Connor Joe, the next to hit. And ball one. Outside low, 2-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Almost got him.
No strike.
That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone. Now the DH for the Padres, Tirso Ornelas. Hit in the air, center field. Edman in position. Hauls it in, 2 away. So they're down to their final out. And here is Elias Diaz. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Yeah, that's fouled off. Joe, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings through that.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Kopech is just 1 strike away.
Nope.
Outside. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one and get another W.
10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger, ground beef control. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.